Hamudakliyepi, Wanbli Ceya Imanchiapialo. As a singer-songwriter, I go by JUQ, and I am based on the Pine Ridge Reservation. I am an Oglala Lakota singer-songwriter, and I am really excited to give you guys this performance today. It is being basically administered through a project called Sounds from Home, which is geared towards highlighting South Dakota musicians as they sort of continue to work through the pandemic. And yeah, I've definitely kind of continued my process, so on and so forth, but I would like to just give my utmost wopila to Art South Dakota, as well as Spearfish United Methodist Church for sponsoring this project, and also Rodney Garnett for reaching out to me. I'm just really honored to have this opportunity and to be able to really have this sort of influence as an Oglala Lakota singer-songwriter, as well as someone who is also, by white man world context, bisexual and polyamorous, and to be able to present myself in a way that is accurate to who I am as a Lakota, as a person, and to really hopefully be a good influence to as many people as possible. So what I would like to do is I want to get right into my music, basically. So I've got 2 CDs available. These, I have physical copies as well as they're available everywhere. But it's all about this story that I call the Oglala Wolf Puppy with PTSD. It is basically sort of based on my life to a certain degree, and it just sort of tells my story. And with this first song I'll be performing for you guys, this song is called Mustin Shalomi. The intent of it is that it's just with this intent of making you guys feel good. It's just like a feel-good, upbeat pop anthem, and I'm just like, you know, relaying the idea that we can still just live our lives and have fun as Lakota, but also through our culture and language, through sobriety, through healing, so on and so forth. So I just want to get straight to the music. Here you guys go. This is Mustin Shalomi. Oglala Puppies. We've been back on Oglala Makoche. And it's all good, I'm just so surprised. I just start right by, I'm just used to heartbreak like a drive-by, And we got some stress, we gotta face facts that we do it the best, no. So we can never stop, this ain't a new year, we can't let the ball drop, no. You know I'm your puppy, I know that you love me. I know our best sucks, but we can make it lovely. Talking about many, look how we choke on that centerpiece, really. And it's beautiful how you dancing around, moving up, oh God. Mustin Shalomi, you set me free, baby. Mustin Shalomi, got me living dreams daily. That's how I be, the way that you hold me, a blessing for me. That's how I be, people for loving, that's my favorite scheme. Mustin Shalomi, you set me free, baby. Mustin Shalomi, got me living dreams daily. Hey, Temple, you forget it. How your world changed in a minute. I could go cujo on the cookie if that's what you want. Just say the word I'm on it. Giving all the loving and some TPs. Then after we finish, I'll be meaty. Then get a laying back, but I treat thee. And I'm cool with it. Slanging that free, I'm a fool with it. You know a whack native can't mess with us. Tryna get me on my worst thing, I'm best in eyes. Trying to use the language for the airtime, making the careers off a pipeline. Not us, we're purists. We ain't you the one, I'm sure of it. Mustin Shalomi, you set me free, baby. Mustin Shalomi, got me living dreams daily. That's how I be. Way that you hold me, a blessing for me. It's Mustin Shalomi. No. You set me free, baby. Mustin Shalomi, got me living dreams daily. Bigger down like, sit you right up like, what you want around like, what you think I got it like, kill a couple poppers like, Ishnala OTP, oh yeah, the key. And that would be my song, Mustin Shalomi too. It's so funny when I'm like, this is so different for me as a whole, as being able to do it like this, but I think it gives it more real, authentic. Like you can hear my little mess ups if you listen to my music, but no biggie. Alrighty, but that's my song, Distinct Halloween. It's honestly one of my favorite songs I've ever done. And honestly, this project means the world to me. This one does too, but this was released through Dakota South Records. These guys are amazing, but I've actually been taking the reign myself and doing this on my own. So if you guys are able to freaking support my music, which is on every site, if you want to purchase one from me and I can mail one to you, you're more than welcome to do that. All these different rounds just to help me support continuing to do what I do. I really want to get into continuing to do more music, but I come from a very unique dynamic, very unique situations and different like that. And it took a lot for me to own up to who I was. You know what I mean? For the longest time, I'd always seen a different dynamic. I'd always seen more than one woman. I'd always seen a guy. I'd always seen my dynamics. And as I'm learning to progress and as I've been really understanding stuff in regards to my culture, there are very particular details, but from what I am understanding, who I am is valid and who I, in my culture. And I think that's something that is so universally important for people to grasp that, And so as I've realized, as I've been realizing more stuff about me, you guys are going to hear more of those dynamics in my music and just me just telling my truth and living myself, I think it's important for you to be who you are entirely in order for you to make what you want out of your life happen. So, here I am at this point where I'm performing for you guys via a freaking live video and during a global pandemic, during a bunch of stuff, wildfires, whatever. But I'm grateful to be in this position, and I really do owe it to just the people who have helped me, getting back into who I am, and people who have aided me in my efforts and helped me through my healing, so on and so forth. I'm not perfect, but no one really is, and I'm excited for what's coming. So I want to get into the next song. This next song is called Mia. It's another cute little song that's just sort of about, this whole album really focused on the dynamics of just humbling myself and really realizing that I could be so big and I could do so many different things, but at the end of the day, I just need to live my life. And we could do so much, and when it comes to who I get involved with romantically or sexually, whatever, I want to be able to think about the bigger scales, but also just enjoy my time while I'm here, So here's this song. It is called Mia. It is the title track off this album.
Oh yeah, it's been on my mind. How these songs about you all the time. Low on beat, putting the shooter in every little thing you do for me. And it's easy, we do it so easy. Chilling out at TVs, this love is never greedy. Oh, we could save our people, culture, language. Or not, it's cool. Hey, Mia, you know Mia. Hey, Mia, you know I need an A of all the things I've been on. You the one that I want, while everybody else just a friend. You got me like, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh. I'm that Ogalala wolf puppy. You could just throw me a bone if you really love me, and you do it right. That poetic justice, and it ain't suspect. That smile, that dress, girl, you wear it well. You my Ogalala heaven and a white man out. And that stuff do not exist. Yes, I'm switching out them tendencies for you for this. Hey, Mia, you know Mia. Hey, Mia, you know Mia. Hey, of all the things I've been on, you the one that I want. While everybody else feel just plain, you got me like, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh, hey, I'll wait, oh. I'm that Ogalala wolf puppy. I'm that Ogalala wolf puppy.
I'm so excited for what's going to come, and I hope that all of you are too. I think the changes that are happening are totally necessary. So all we can do is keep moving forward. Alright. Ania, Jumaria, Ania, you know Ania, of all the things I've been on. You the one that I want, while everybody else feel just plain. You got me like, hey, I will, oh, hey, I will, oh, hey, I will, oh, hey, I will, oh. Ishnala OTP, oh yeah, Dicky. Ishnala OTP, oh yeah, Dicky. Ishnala OTP, oh yeah, Dicky. And that is my song, Nia. Like I said, it is off this current project, which is available everywhere, as well as, once again, you guys can reach out to me. I really honestly just want this to feel as like natural, organic as possible, because definitely I have my little hiccups when I perform and all this other stuff, so I'm just so happy right now. I have a brand new album slated for release this November, if I would just even disclose, November 6th, which I am so excited for you guys to get this out. I'm working with my brother, Akalu Berthelsen. I can't pronounce his producer name for the life of me. He's such a talented guy. He's based out of Finland. He's an Inuit from over there. And we've just really developed a really great kinship. And I'm hoping that we can tour together someday and all this crazy stuff. But we've dropped a couple things. This next song is actually my first real pop song in my Lakota language. And I produced it myself. It's my baby, and I have a music video on my YouTube. I mean, you can also check out all this stuff on my YouTube as well. But this was like literally one of my babies. Like I did everything from scratch. I did the video from scratch, and now like look where I'm at. I'm just like things are just kind of nuts, and I'm so proud of what's coming. And and me and Akalu did a remix of this song as well, and which is also available on my YouTube and everywhere now if you would like to listen to it. But I will be singing you guys the original version. And it's something that I'm really proud of. It's very different, it's very eclectic, and it's just literally a little cute song about giving a girl you're in love with a blanket as a way of honoring her, and the impact that she's made on you, so on and so forth. So here's a song that's called Lawian Kinwashte. Doni daku, bola cheslo ashniku. On hinia mesaki nunke, nekile o chuspe. On happy you, I hope I watching. Na pe chuzaki, dagukchi echamu on waki hey. Makasa tomani. Ukia inkte, o dakab dagni cheshni. Lawi akimashte, Lawi akimashte, we ani washte, she now pay, chainkte. Do ani daku, wale cheslo ashniku. Oh, hinia mesaki nuke, nekile o chuspe, ha happy you, ha hope ya uache. Pechuzaki, dagukchi echamu awaki hey. Makasa tomani, ukia inkte, odaka dagni echeshni. Lawi akimashte, Lawi akimashte, we only washte, she now pay, chaingde. Lawi akimashte, Lawi akimashte, we only washte, she now pay, chaingde. Lawi akimashte. my stay. Let me keep my stay. Really my stay. Should not obey. Trying to hey. And that would be my song, Let Me Keep My Stay. Like I said, this is my first song, and what's cool about this album, Nia, is that this album is basically really a part Lakota language album, and it's something I'm just so proud of. I want to give a big shout out to Tim Blackbear and Alexander Wounded Side. They really helped me out with bringing this to life, and you know, they're pretty much farther along in the language than me, and you know, I'm working on it myself, taking those efforts. And they were definitely a part of bringing this to life. And I'm just, I don't even know what to say. I've had such a crazy, this has been in the making for quite some time. And the fact that I'm here at 25 and I've done what I've done, I've won awards off my music, I've been to other countries off my music, and now I'm starting to see really the fruits of this sort of artistic labor and just the ability to own my truth and be so authentic and real, you know, and you know, to be able to sing about my Lakota women the way I do, and even the men, which will be kind of more so down the line. I just feel like myself, and I just want to be able to give people that, and give people that freedom, that sense of that empowering, that they can do that too, no matter how unique they are, no matter how different they are, no matter what, you know, you take heed to what has happened to you, and you sit there and be like, you know, at the end of the day, everyone has to accept that I'm a thing, no matter what, and it's the opinions of others is not my business. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to do what I do and that makes me happy. And that's all that matters to me. Everyone just needs to care for their happiness. So what's cool is that, like I said, I have a big rollout with this new album. And so recently I just dropped 2 new singles, which are once again available everywhere. iTunes, I'm on iTunes, Spotify, everything, all my music. And so these 2 songs are available. I'm performing one of them. This is the one that I actually, it's a really fun song. Both of these songs, Cujo and Clifford, they're both really, really fun songs. And I'm going to perform you guys Clifford today. It's a very short little song, but it's also some cute and fun, and just also, I don't know, sometimes there's nothing really wrong if I feel like talking my crap, whatever, saying whatever, being a little cocky sometimes. There's nothing real, to me, there's nothing really wrong with that. Having your little moments and not being a truly arrogant person, but just like letting yourself feel like, you know what, I am dope. I am amazing. I am literally have so much to offer, and everyone has to deal with it, you know? And sometimes you just want to just say screw the haters or screw whatever and just let me talk my stuff. So this is a cute little song. I actually had a video for it. I took it down because I just didn't feel comfortable with it. But this song is called Clifford. What we got going is premiere, real top tier, real no fear. What is up the couple's line? We haven't flirt ways, baby, we are not the same. No, need a tempo near young me. Yes, I just let away and want me. Hey. Why these other dudes copy? They just looking real sloppy, they acting real ornery. Out at every movement trying to prove something I ain't had to do nothing, I just put my juice on it. Do the most for our people, basically existing. Guess I am the difference. Just know I'm praying for ya. Real humble, just praying for ya. Clifford, just praying for ya. That big red puppy, praying for ya. I'm cute and I'm mad, deadly I breath. We as I met, I'ma lick it up like a dog boo. All these crabby fossils, corrupt on a council. Our people getting saved by a half-breed. I'm a full-blood, love the way she act like it. To be a full-blood, you just need to act like it. If crazy horses mixed, then I am the one. If that white man give you power, then you just a bum. Just know I'm praying for ya. Real humble, just praying for ya. Clifford just praying for ya. That big red puppy praying for ya. If crazy horses mixed, then I am the one. If that white man gave you power, then you just a bum. And that would be, like I said, one of two of my latest singles, Clifford. I think what was interesting about both of these songs is that there is, I think in general, I'm a pretty controversial artist, controversial singer-songwriter, so on and so forth. Pending on the circumstances. Sometimes I feel like I'm pretty tame, and I want to be able to present and showcase every element of me, and that's kind of the hardest part, is just sometimes you have to be yourself regardless of whatever may be perceived as controversial, whatever may be perceived as that. That's the point. Art is just expressive. You just are who you are, so on and so forth. And so I think with these songs, I just kind of felt like I knew that I'd be hitting buttons, I'd be hitting things. There's a lot of things I'm trying to address within my community, but also on just a mainstream worldwide basis. I feel like a lot of commentary that I like to make and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes this is so strange, the situations I find myself in, and at the same time, I'm just so grateful because I get to sit here and create dialogue towards these things and being who I am and experiencing things the way that I do and going through my life, so on and so forth. So this is about over, which I'm really excited. I can't even believe I was able to do this for you guys today. Once again, I want to just give a big shout out to first Rodney Garnett for reaching out to me, big supporter of my stuff. It just means the world to me. But also I want to give a shout out to the Spearfish United Methodist Church, who actually had sponsored the Sounds from Home project, which was administered through Art South Dakota. Those guys, I want to give a shout out to them because they also helped me out with a sort of kind of COVID artist relief money, which I thought was really amazing. And so I'm just really, really grateful, and I'm hoping to kind of keep this momentum as I'm sort of making a lot of transitions in my world. What I'm excited to do for you guys today is that I'm actually going to show you a brand new song that has not been released yet. That'll be off my forthcoming album, Yami, which will be, like I said, slated for a release on November 6th. Just right before my birthday. My birthday is November 8th. Just keep that in mind if you want to really just show some support and love, and if there's anyone out there that wants to just book me in different ways, I've got crazier stuff coming, and I want to get bigger, and I want to have bigger shows and crazier stuff, and I'm hoping that once everything calms down with COVID, which it will, and once we power through everything that's going on, which I think it will, we can only work towards better things at this point. We can only work towards better dynamics. So without further ado, I want to get to my final song, which is called Yami, which is the title track from the album. So here you go. Hope you guys dig it. Sorry to keep you waiting, baby. This is all for you. You've been on my mind and you've been on theirs. We just wanna love you so well. I know that you're tempted, I know how we look. Let's just sit you down, we'll let you read our book. Temple with me, I say you are the one, and I agree. Yeah, me, know you're buying, you're so alive. Yeah, me, that cute face with our body type. I know it's so different. Just don't deny life if you feel alive. Don't deny life if you feel alive. Yeah, we got you now, since the pitch on point, but you want it now. It's all about your feelings. It's about you, me, her. No low self-esteem, we know our worth. We sexy as hell, but it's not easy. Simple with me, I say you fine as Nikki, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, me, know you're buying, you're so alive. Yeah, me, that cute face with our body type. I know it's so different. Just don't deny life if you feel life. If you feel it, then feel it, If you feel it, don't deny we could be your ones, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Nina, you're buying your soul alive. Yeah, we need a cute face with our body type. Just know that's so divine. But don't deny life if you feel like. Don't deny life if you feel like. Don't deny life. And that is one of my my voice is starting to feel kind of all iffy right now. Remind me. Like I said, that is the title track, Yamni, from my forthcoming album, Yamni, which is slated for release November 6th this year. I've been working on this album during the pandemic and getting it all situated. I'm honestly waiting to hear the first mixes. And so, like I said, guys, I've been continuing my efforts, like a lot of different musicians. It's kind of a way of, it's our way of coping. And I've definitely used music as a way of coping with myself because I knew that I was always so very unique and very different. And my experiences are just very unique in a nutshell. But I'm just really grateful that I was able to do this for you guys today. I am kind of shocked and surprised that I even got something during the pandemic while things are still going on, and I do have other gigs. I'll be performing at the Black Hills State. Well, it will have when this comes out, it will already happen, but I will be performing at the Black Hills State University on Wednesday, and I just have a lot more cool opportunities that I think will start sliding my way a little bit more, and hopefully maybe I could, no longer be part-time music and part-time a job somewhere. Maybe I could be full-time. So, and if you guys, like I said, if you want to help out, you can always literally purchase my music. I will be putting stuff in, when it's on my YouTube and whatever Facebook, I'll be putting stuff in the description so that you guys can help me out, whether through PayPal or just however you want to be able to help out, because it just means the world that I'm even in a place where I could still be on my reservation and actually kind of living out my dreams. So once again, I want to give a big shout out to Rodney Garnett. I don't know, he's probably like, you didn't have to shout me out as much. I'm like, I want to, because I'm just so honored that, that we've made this connection and that you really support me. And I'm really happy to have done this Sounds from Home project. There's so many other South Dakota musicians that really deserve the recognition if we're continuing. Shout out to Art South Dakota and the Spearfish United Methodist Church for sponsoring this. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this little performance. Definitely it's something different for me as a whole, but I wanted to give you guys just a raw rendition of me being in my little one-bedroom apartment on the res. And I really, really hope that, you guys stay safe out there. Keep calm, keep rational, keep just living your lives, and don't ever stop. Just continue and power forward and disconnect every now and then. So once again, Wobila, this means the absolute world. And so, that'll be everything.